Hello. How are you doing? It is I, Bubby Park here. Here is Joanna. There's Arbert. There's cute mommy. I mean Vinod. And we are here to we're here to watch some cutscenes, right guys? Is everyone okay? Everyone ready to do that? I'm gonna just see if my audio is good. I should have done that before saying hello. Right, guys? Is everyone okay? Everyone ready to do that? I'm gonna just see if my audio is good. I should have done that before saying hello. That's good. I put the game audio as pretty decently high. I'm surprised the zone music is so low. That's so weird. Yeah, my bad. For a second there, I started to stream and I forgot that I changed the title to something. I kinda said no spoilers, but there will be spoilers here, as you can see by this pretty lady here. We're gonna start the cutscenes. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vanat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view the scenes in their entirety. I'm frightened to press this. What the fuck is gonna happen? I literally left off on a pretty big cliffhanger. Here we go. Vanat, I really don't want to say goodbye to you.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither.
Well, actually, I'll be still kind of coming back here because I gotta fly later, but yeah. Perhaps I should stay and help. You sure you don't want me to do that?
I appreciate your sentiment. I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play.
This sucks. I don't like time travel.
And while you have maintained a stable presence here thus far, there are dangers in lingering over long.
I guess so.
No.
Which is why I will come back and do side quests that's a little bit in the future. I think after this cutscene, or maybe, I'm not sure.
That your days here and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteon free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
Yeah. In my time, it's
we must be ready.
Very soon. I guess for you it's also very soon.
Securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
Wait, what about my people? Should I tell them?
Carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold.
I wonder, do you...
Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
I think he'd become a foe again. I think he'd be like, whoop!
Alternately,
I remember again.
We
Fuck
might
this.
try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come.
A dilemma.
Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
And you must become Heidelin. As fated. Time travel.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think,
I've met many good friends. I believe in them.
Despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest.
Yeah.
We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead.
Got it. I'll research despair. I'll play some
Heavy will
Danganronpa
weigh the
games.
burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself,
Danganronpa.
there is
God.
naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path.
Okay. I'll meet you in a couple
And I pray you walk with me to the end.
1,000 years. How long ago was this?
As you move
I don't have a
forward,
timetable
so
on
too
this.
will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
The promise! The promise that you made me.
Fare you well,
That we made each other.
my light of the future, till we meet again.
That mankind is far from over. The one that we talked about in the beginning of the expansion. Oh, time travel. Hello, hello, Sanchez Squirrel. Time travel. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm now banned from the zone. I can never go back. Whee! Watch, I actually can't go back. That'd be funny. Never should have taken those shrooms. You're right.
I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Hey, what up, Hermes, you jerk. Oh, no. No, wait, I don't want to see this. But not. Ah! Oh. Oh. Oh man, it's just this is like Amarat. Except they're not like celestial ghosts.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas.
It pretty much is. It is Amarat. That's why I'm.
Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end.
She's not even trying. She's just watching them all.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation.
And I think they're discussing the plan. That's like, we have to sacrifice people.
It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of
They
its
both look
lumber sacrificed to
sad.
bring forth Zodiac.
Oh.
And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Oh, oh, this is depressing.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable.
He's just like, what?
A reality
What am I doing
too
wrong?
terrible to bear.
It's like, doing a lot wrong, buddy.
And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
Oh. Is that them?
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
Oh, I thought it was a complication.
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
They're not.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it.
Oh.
It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
Even I was in the right about this. Like,
No,
you gotta look at
not.
suffering and be like,
For
you
there
know,
has
it
ever been
sucks.
sorrow. Mankind was
We
but
can't forget
spared
it.
its biting sting for
Aw.
a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Come on, guys. Oh, they're like, that was cool and all, but we're gonna summon the god.
God, born of our boundless
Oh
faith,
no.
we bid you hear our prayer.
Probably not.
Accept this
She was
offering of
told
lives,
basically spoilers. It's
and
like, this is
deliver
what's gonna
unto
happen.
us the
And she
lives
just has to
we
watch
once
it.
had.
She just can't
Deliver
stop any of
unto
it.
us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
What is she gonna do?
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Oh no.
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh, here she comes. She's becoming it. Oh my god. This is the raddest cutscene.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
Oh my god.
I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
Aww. Oh my god. This poor woman, she's just like, I just believe in mankind. I do.
Lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings.
This is a rated 15 game. There's so much blood on her.
Never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured.
I'm walking.
Find the
We're end
strength to
walking
continue
together.
when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
But, what the fuck? That was, holy shit, that was a cutscene. What the
Conjunction has
fuck?
begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Oh. Oh, man. Joanna, you good? Yo, Ellie, Elidibus. You there? No, you're not there. Thou must live, dying now. Holy shit. Well, that was a thing, huh? Everyone good? Everyone fine? We ready to go? I'm ready to keep going. Fucking what the fuck? I don't even know where to begin with that cutscene. There was just so much to unpack. So, like, we just saw the origin of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. Where she just... The moment she became Hydaelyn. And then once that happened, it seems like time for her just sort of kept going on fast forward. Like, she just went out. Continuing to fight. Gaining more heroes, people with the Echo to fight against her own brethren, people who are trying to relive the glory days and end their suffering, while causing people more suffering. It's just all... It was a lot. And I can't... Man, I feel bad for her. It's like, no. I'm very always continuously surprised at how much they can make me introduce new characters and make me really understand and care about them, because with Anat, I was like, I don't know if I trust her, and now I'm just like, oh, honey, ma'am, please marry me. Also, can I get you like a hug? Are you gonna be okay? Can I hug the giant crystal? Jesus. Yo, Tadaru. I'm back. Shit happened. All of it was pretty bad. I was like, what the fuck? Let me just check the audio. I felt like the audio, though, for like the song was pretty low. So I was like always wondering, like, what was happening? I feel like the song is low. Bop 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 bop. It just sucked that I think that song was quieter until it's bombastic. Answers is just, but yeah, playing answers during that perfect choice. But answers is just like that. So I think I was staying quiet just to hear it, and also I was also in awe of what the fuck I was watching. Your knack for turning up exactly when needed, and this is no exception. Joanna, impeccable timing as always. I'd heard you were often the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often as seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment from now. However, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Carl, y'all may want to sit down for this. Carrying our song. It's just going through the entire lyrics. As the heavens burn. Fuck! Well, time to update the thing, huh? I usually do go back and then do the zone, but we're gonna go to a couple MSQ missions and then we'll go back, because I feel like it's appropriate we keep going. I do have to update the Stream profile. What the fuck is it? Stream manager. I'm just gonna put the fear, keep the fear emoji up there, but Endwalker MSQ level 88. We're probably like what, 65% done? I'd say so. Though you and Kral both have news to share, hers is perhaps more urgent. Oh no! Oh, my news is pretty fucking urgent, Kyle. What do you have? So, have you learned aught more of the final days? Yeah, I know what caused it. Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worst. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of the blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alice and Alphino have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Among Us is one of the worst affected. You mean Locus Among Us? That's what I said. Thancred, Estinian, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those who in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Y'shtola and Master Motoya have been making a concerted effort to try and establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Taru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gathered, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. I'm gonna assume it's that thing in the logo, isn't it? You will also recall the... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was yawning there. That's why I stopped for a second. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Motoya. No, I'm sorry. Issued by Master Fortunaut. What is wrong with me? To the people of Azathan. Following their discussion, Vitra has declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far, so good. But that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for Hanish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alice, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now... No, don't tell me. The final days have come to Garlemald. Fucking... Why? Please! Yo, Medion, can you please calm down? Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortunaut. Then panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. Well, it's a good thing I can fly. The others need you, Joanna. Please, you must save them. And save them I will! Punch my fist into my hand. I think I should share the news with all of you when you're all together, because I got big news! Real big news! Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first protocol, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll walk into. So, you'd best take every possible precaution. Back to Garlemald we go! Ooh, oh boy. See you two later. Wait, do you have any parting words? I'll be sure to let Thancred and Y'shtola know you're back. At least they're still responding to their link pearls. They better not be dead. It pains me to send you off alone into the unknown peril after you've only just returned, but 12 willing you won't be alone for long. Speaking of being alone, I better not see my friend there. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Now this is just even more dire. This sucks. Oh no! Oh no, even more. Oh, okay. Second Serpent, Lieutenant Joyster, what brings you back to Isopart? I would advise against staying here over long. The situation is dire indeed. Even before recent events, conditions were far from favorable. With survivors still in need of our help, we're doing everything in our power to aid them for all the good it's doing. Roshilda, I'll make resistance. Ah, yes, the person. Lucia, what are we doing? Joanna, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events underground that concern me. As you well have heard, your fellow Steins arrived here ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacies that the Forum's airships had landed. It was then the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh my god. I'm ready. As ready as I ever be. Earlier on the Magna Glacies. Have we played as Alisaie before? Or Graha? I don't remember 5.5. I remember we played these. I feel like we played these Stola and Urianger, but after that, don't remember too much. I think we did play as Graha. It was a pretty momentous occasion. But we played as Alisaie. Either way, things are bad or bad. The bad things are happening.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same doom we fled.
No.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
Okay, that's helping. You're really a good
We must build a line
therapist.
of defense.
Oh, it's your boy, and
How?
is your son,
Leave
your
the
lad.
fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people.
Oh,
to
did he not
safety.
know that you took your thing? Has he not known this entire time? Thanks, Sisterian. Oh, shit. Oh my. I think we're gonna play as Opino again. But this time stage Fano. After his training
I
arc.
can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
Yeah, let's.
As you wish, my little lord.
Like, I thought we promised not to call each other that. Yeah! It's time to play as the lad. He's growing up. Protect the refugees. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Let's see. Restore target HP. Restore target HP. Restores own HP. Restores target HP. Magic barrier nullifies damage equal to and I think those are the DPS moves. Oh, shit. Okay. That's an off GCD heal. I got you. That's an AoE heal. So the main one is on the right. Cool. Oh shit.
Leave it to me.
I'm a healer. However, I have guns. Fucking take this. It's a little weird having my attacks on the... Actually, wait, can I switch them? No. Damn it. No! Don't transform, please! Oh, damn it all! Do what you can. I'm trying. I'm trying to sing. Is this my dot? This is my dot. Okay, put the dot there. Alright, I get it now. Divinities protect us. Calm the distressed refugee.
Easy now.
It's
Deep
okay.
breaths.
Just take a deep breath. It's okay. I believe in you. You too. Just.
You're safe now.
It's okay. We all go through bad times. It's okay. You know, get some proper therapy. Just, you know, drink some tea. All right, things are working out so far. That's the me and you good.
Not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Oh! Is that enemy gonna attack? Oh my! Hey, take this. Oh, look at that beastie. Yeah, I'll provide the support. It's fine. By doing DPS. This is rad as shit. Laser beams. Oh, that's right. Prognosis. Oh, duh. Oh no! I'm not dealing with your shit. Did you get out of that, Estonian? Did you just not get out of that? Oh. When you found abilities, no, it does not. Uh-oh. I'm mealing. I'm trying, buddy. I think I am, I guess. Put that back on. Pew, 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 pew. Sage go burn. Uh-oh. I'm back away from you, but I keep healing you at the same time. The Levier diagnosis. My diagnosis is, you're fucked. Not you, the enemy. All of them move. Just have them fucking fly around just like in the trailer. Shooting shit.
Hard, but not hard enough.
Gotcha. It's okay. Stop hitting them. Stidian. Don't worry, you won't fall. Why does my debuff seem to be coming back on them anyway? I have no idea. To be honest, it's a little hard to read the tooltips at everything going on right now. Oh, there we do it. He's just like, ah! Take that. Fuck yeah.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Oh, sadly, we must cut the prayers short. There's still more people to save. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That looks like the enemy from Omega. That thing looks like a boss from Omega.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
You're not gonna die. It's fine.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Hey, it's Julius. He's untempered. The Gallian army has come to save the day.
Wait, that's... Euless and the army.
Oh, Euless. I keep
You've
forgetting.
recovered then?
Well, he wouldn't be out here if he
Time
wasn't.
enough to be of aid. For once.
Let's go.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Let's go.
Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
We did it. We made friends with them.
Oh,
Many as we could. And there's your daughter doing Scorch V version 2.0. I don't know what the hell she just did.
To take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
No.
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel.
Every voice actor cutscene has to name my character in different ways. It's just how it has to go. They can't say my real name
I'd say it's high time.
because it's literally impossible to
Fortune
do
wins.
that for everything.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices.
Please don't do that. Not now.
Now,
Actually, not
let's go.
ever. Hopefully that wouldn't happen. Oh man, I get to be Red Mage. If I did fight as Alistair in 5.55, then I will at least like to tell everyone that I've played Red Mage. So I think I remember how things go by their names. Emboldened is the buff. And then, yep, okay. I think I remember. For fire. This is... That was a dash, and then you could do your move, I guess. And then you could also displace? Or... What the fuck is it? Oh, you know, you just go through the entire combo in, like, one button. Oh, this is this Scorch. Yeah, that's cool. Is that an AoE? Did they make a AoE? Fire for arrow, for fire, for thunder, for flare. Potency 600. Cost the combo will start. I think they're all AoEs. No, they're not. Contra 6 though is a thing. What is this Crimson Savior Scorch combo? Oh, this is my AoE attack. As much as I can make it. Alright. If I don't do the Scorch combo, then it's just gone. Is it hit both of them? No, he hits one of them, but... Does that hit both of them? I don't know. Save me! Please, calm down. It's okay. Oh, nice! Time stop powers! Thunder. For a flare! It is weird they've split them up. This one is not like the rest. I was just like, I'm fine. What's it doing? I'm gonna get out of its way, just in case it does like something in the front. Ow! Bitch. I think it's time to do my scorch combo. Meteors! Oh no!
Not today.
Not today, indeed. I should do Vercure, just in case. I do have dual cast, so like my every other spell is going every other time. Flowers. Didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway. You serious? Ow. I just did one Vercure and it got rid of my combo. That messed up. Fool. When I've been playing Red Mage, I know what I'm doing, kind of.
Done yet.
At least know the spells. They didn't give me a bar though. They didn't give me 2 bars. They're just like, yeah, you got this one. Fuck it. Alright, I almost got my combo ready. Almost got the sauce. Am I out of order? I think I can be out of order. So I should like... Because that can be a problem.
Find cover.
You guys have to find cover in the angle of the blast. Whoop. I just got lucky and picked the right one. Oh, goodness.
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Vermilion Pledge. Are you ready to blind the entire screen? Nice. That was not nearly as blinding, but still pretty, very pretty. Still keeping up the red mage skills there, Alice. Good on you.
Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
That's sad if true.
Thank you for saving our lives once again.
Then you know we trying our best. It's okay.
I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
And Nature's just gone.
Look out!
Please run away now. Go to a safe spot. Hey, they lied in the trailer. It was Graha.
Quickly! I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Graha's mad. He's like, I am not dealing with this shit again. Let's go.
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
But I am here anyway. What up, fellow scions? I also got a cool fit. It's not appropriate for the snow. I'm freezing. Please, someone get me a fucking coat. Jesus. Precisely why you should never skip your squad regimen. Yeah, I'll be a little jokey with her. This is precisely why you should never skip your squad regimen.
I can look after myself, you know.
Oh, she says it all shyly. That's adorable. Don't worry, I'm here. Alright, good job. Good job doing the paladin thing.
I trust.
Yeah. More or less, you know, just things are going on. I got a lot of news to share later on after this fight. That's fine.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
You fool, I'm almost a fully realized paladin. You cannot stand up against me. A almost fully realized paladin messed up the time when she's supposed to put on the buff, the damage buff. I'm really good at this. Ow. Fuck off. Beast calls, rain downs meteors. Ah damn, I could have done Valkyrie Escort. Can't do it in this position.
Just the beginning.
Gonna face him away from you guys, just in curse. I don't think I need to, but you know, I am the tank right now, so why not? It's going a lot faster. Boop. Ouch! No, it's turned into something. Hey, what up? What up, bestie?
This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Hey, everyone's here. This is pretty awesome. I love this. We're the crew together. Nothing can stop us. What the hell? Oh, like the Luna Bahamut. I got this. I understand what's going on. It's like a little mini trust. You can't stop us. This is we can't. You might as well stop trying, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, I'm a little off in the rotation. That's what's going on here. Oh, well, whatever. Wave of loading. You take your wave of loading and stick it. Oh. Have I not been using my tank? Oh, no, no. This is what I get for not having this on.
Now, where were we?
I'm dumb. I haven't been using my tank stance on. There it goes. Duty complete. We did it, gang! Oh, I could hug every one of you right now. Team bonding. Hooray. And even in the face of adversary. Adversary. Yep, that's not it at all. No. Alright, and I've ruined the moment. Adversity. God, why couldn't I remember the word?
Board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
I'm not stupid.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
That's true. It's a little worrisome, don't you think?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you.
He does seem like he's pretty passionate about this.
That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
I really don't want to leave this planet, though. We can do this. We can stop them.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
Yeah. But I remember that girl. She was in the cutscene where everyone was in the village.
It seems they've a new destination.
I forgot that they said they were carrying people from, well,
The people of Radzat-Han
Radzat-Han,
have known too
yeah.
much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them
I'm sorry.
more, short though it may be.
Quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're dependable. Sure, why not?
Yes. Well,
He's such a male tsundere. Wow.
Behind you! Just there!
Oh no, what's going on? Oh no! He's so far! Come on! No fucking way! Are you serious? Oh, god damn it! I can't believe this is happening! No!
Xenos! Here!
You better do not do what I think you're gonna do. I think I know what you're gonna do.
All right. Hurry to the airship.
I didn't even think you would. I kind of guessed you would show up in Garlemald. I didn't think you would show up in this cutscene. I thought it would be a little bit more of a breather until we see them again. Oh my god, what do you want, dude? Don't tell me we're teaming up.
Why have you come?
We don't like you.
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying.
Oh my god. Even he's like,
Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
are you insane? Wait, why am I asking that question?
You cannot still be on about a rematch.
He's always on about that. That's all he wants to do.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Okay. We could just be friendly sparring partners and you stop being a genocidal maniac.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry.
Yeah, kind of.
Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
I'm just trucking on. Day in, day out.
So I hone my blade, and I wait.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you care about.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. He's pretty mad that this is the leader that they looked up to for a while.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last.
Hey, it's gonna be okay,
While we
buddy.
who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did! For what?
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
Oh. Gillis is gonna try to kill him.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
I know it sucks. That's why this dude's walking around. He's just controlled all the time.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
Not really.
What?
He doesn't really have any good reasons. He's just like, I want to do a shonen
If my
battle.
motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why.
Shush, phone. I'm watching this dude talk.
Star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you and you alone.
I don't know. I feel when he's making interesting points.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
Yeah, Ulysses, as much as I agree with you, dude, he will kill you. He's no, Ulysses, no, he outranks you. He's too strong. Calm down.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
Pretty much. He was almost making good points, but really, he's just a deluded madman.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you.
His points were basically like, just
Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Basically, his points were just like, hey, as long as you live for yourself. The problem is, he went about it the entirely wrong way. As long as you live for yourself and, murder everybody else, I'm fine with myself. I live my life. I've killed everybody else. Fuck it. I don't do it for any duty or honor or whatever. It's like, dude, you were almost close. You were almost close, and then you just were like, and I murder people. It's like, whatever. It's Tuesday. It's like, come on, man, really? Come on. Ugh. I've grown to love this mad rabid dog beast. I can't wait to kill him. See a worstie / bestie / I don't know, it's complicated. So while you wait, what are you gonna do?
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Now, what? Watch Xenos is like, dies before he gets it.
For an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
That could be his character, where he wants to battle and then he just dies before he gets it. It's like, whatever. I got my sleek scythe. I'm walking away. That was a fun conversation. He's gonna go off into the woods now. Maybe we should go back. It's kind of cold out here. I need a coat. And we got a coat.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish.
Oh? We can go to the moon?
Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
Oh, I thank you.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Yeah, go ahead. Go on the ship for a bit.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak of recent events on the way.
We're heading back to Garlemald, baby. Everyone got out of this entire battle unscathed.
On the forum next.
Oh. Who knows? Maybe that's what he'll do. Or maybe he'll be an adventurer out there. Maybe he'll still be a Scion. Well, Garlemald's burning in the background. So it's another fucking Tuesday, I swear. I'm cold. Do I still have my thing on? I think I got rid of it. Armor of Light. Bro. It has no pants though. I put it in my armoire. Oh. How about this? This still has no pants. It also looks worse. I'm cold. Oh, this is close enough. Where's the Gale skin? The armor of light. Where is it? What am I wearing? What do you mean the base item? That's a level... That's a level 85 compared to a level 80! Huh? But... I don't... I don't get you, game. Am I wearing weaker armor? Just do this. No, wait, I put something else different? I think I did. Oh, I think it was maybe clamoring the Gaja skin on Gaja skin, which doesn't make any sense. It was the wrong armor. The role play. Ah, there we go. That's much better. That the final day should manifest here too, after everything these people have suffered, is a fate cruel beyond words. Nevertheless, the allies old and new are at our side. There is yet reason to be hopeful. It's been a while since we last spoke. For some time I was not myself. Lucy and the others told me what happened that night, and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. Most of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for everything you've done to continue to do for the sake of my people. Aw, thanks, Euless. You're an alright guy. We couldn't save them all, but if we arrived any later, it would have been a massacre. Things were looking bleak until you and the first show turned up. Yeah, good on the first. They made it through. Though there'll be a time to discuss your journey to the first, there is one thing I must ask. Did you perchance speak with our friends in the Crystarium? Yes, they're doing fine. They do not know about the final days, though. Lena and Beck Luke both warned me against overexerting myself. Huh. Strange that they would express such similar sentiments. Identical, in fact, but their advice is duly noted. And you will not pay attention to them, because you are reckless. Love you, buddy. This is the contingency base for operations, I take it. Yeah. At the very least, I'm glad our own members are accounted for. To see Xeno standing there so uncaring and unrepentant. Gods, I don't know what came over me. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind. But looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they don't incite him to further villainy. But to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. That's true. Like, thank you. I'm glad that you, yeah, I'm glad that you figured it out. He's like, he probably does not give a fuck about what I said. He probably doesn't even know who you are. But don't worry, bestie. I know who you are. It's fine. Who gives a shit about him? It's okay. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Will we have our contest? I do wonder. It would be pretty epic, but I wouldn't mind if the game also just right before the final battle, he just dies by some random mistake or something, and he's like, no, my final battle. And then he just dies and does not come back. Although he has the power, he has the Asian power thingy, so maybe he will. Taking stock of the present situation.
No major injuries then.
Wow, voice acted cutscenes. So many voice acted cutscenes back to back.
I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, man.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
Today's been rough, and it still continues to be a little rough.
Take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur.
Oh, yeah.
And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
I kind of already filled her in on what's going on, but yeah, you give your side.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time.
The grimmest fortune. Goodness.
The contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
Yeah, sure, why not? We have. If you tried to attack us now, what would that work? How would that work?
Where I'm expecting you to stab them in the back.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
That and
Regardless of the circumstances,
fire is raining from the sky. I don't. If you try killing us,
more than ever.
it's. That's just a dumb move at that point. And you're not dumb. I got a coat on now. The role play.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for my own duties await.
Can the soundtrack come out now, please? I'm listening to this track right now, and I'm just vibing.
You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
This piano popping off.
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
No. You keep going on your moon plan. We gotta remind you to help out there.
I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Let's bring your son to work day.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
Impede? No. Help, probably.
I swear.
Look at that face. The trusting face.
Any other I would doubt, but you I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Alice is in the background like, thanks, Dad.
Excellent.
Right here.
Regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First.
Can I also come? It's like... Oh yes, Tails.
Did you hear something?
I thought you were happy. I was like, oh. What was that? Was it Xenos? Was it a Moogle? What the It's a Lockroot! Are you fucking I don't think the Lockroot is evil right now. I think the cutscene is just fucking doing this for comedic effect. Are you fucking serious right now? We could have killed you. We could have killed this thing. Graha's like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? This is happening right now. Everyone is just like, what is happening? What is this?
Dawn may banish.
Oh, Anjay, I didn't think I'd see you until like, I don't know, level 89 or something.
And to this bitter climb bring warmth and comfort.
Hey, buddy. Aren't you cold?
It is heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
I mean, how long has it been really? It's been like a day.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that?
Yeah, that's why I sentiment. Aren't you cold? I at least put on a coat.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Why didn't you make something with moon clothes on the moon? They have robes.
Summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans.
Fortunal. It's your jurisdiction.
But then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
That's good, man.
So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetherius. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still.
Yeah, the impending doom is a little bit depressing.
What with the aforementioned doom?
Yeah,
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found.
Oh my god.
Suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Does anyone have any pudding for this small creature?
Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom.
I just want to see Ulysses' reaction to all this. He's just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Should you require any assistance with whatever,
He's just probably like, what the fuck? Are we all gonna die?
Magdalen's love for the lives of this star. So naturally, we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it?
That's true.
Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation.
Yeah, this is about the time I want to bring up the question. You'll fortunate.
Realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit.
Yeah, spirit. Unfortunately, you want to explain why you didn't tell them about the fact that we're not giant anymore?
Towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Spirit. Did you...
Forgive me, but are they...
What, you didn't know? I thought you were talking with them.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow. Well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
Do y'all just like write? Do you have a like video? Do you have Discord?
Hydelin's right paw.
Skype?
That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
AIM Messenger?
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us.
No, you know, it's no big
As
deal.
you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
Cool.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
They can help build the ship.
'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Oh. May thy disciples banish this darkest of nights.
I am no
Oh.
esteemed philosopher of eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all.
Yes.
Will thou
I hope
attend us
so.
at the forum and lend thine own wisdom?
It's a good idea. Someone get that fucking
If that's all
lopper
I'm
pudding.
saying, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Yeah.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Could hug them. Damn, this cutscene. This cutscene would be a 10 out of 10 if I could just hear the response of Euless and Livia just looking at this and being like, I'm sorry, what the fuck is happening? Also, it is Livia, right? I sometimes confuse her with her sister. Now I have to know. Otherwise it's gonna... Lucia! God damn it! I confused her with the name of her sister. I'm so sorry, Lucia. You're more interesting than your sister. Which, you know, I still think maybe one day she'll come back to life. Somehow. I did kill her. But I killed her in the way, like, I killed Gaius. And look how weird he is right now. Beg your pardon, good madam. I could scarce help notice the sightseeing log in your person. You're the sightseeing person! Babbitt Ironheart. I wouldn't happen to be an adventurer my niece wrote about, wouldn't you? I heard his entire family is just kept this sightseeing log. Ah, so it is you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Babbitt Ironheart, Millif's aunt and seasoned explorer. Be it dear and hand me that log of yours. Millif told me all about how she helped you embark on the operations of your own. So it's only right that I share with you some wisdom of my own. Here you go. I'll update it. Let me see here. Oh, I can't forget to mention that. And done. It's updated for the expansion. There you go, baby. There, you know, take it down and just remember to look upon everything. Sometimes you have to do different emotes for all that and the fantastical journey ahead of you. So go forth, dear, and see what sort of journey these hints take you on. That sightseeing log of yours won't fill its up, you know. There we go, finally. Sightseeing log expanded. I thought I said explained. The Endwalker entries have been added to your sightseeing log. You must be level 80 or above the Endwalker vistas. Use your wits notes provided by Babbitt to identify these things, or look them up online, you know. Fuck you. Avner, Charlene, and beyond. Orianja, you chose a really beautiful spot to just G-pose here. Can you want to G-pose with me, buddy? Look at this area. Look at this area. It's real nice. You know, it's just sort of... This person's fishing here. That's how good it is. Already load settings. Should do that more often. Anyway, I'm so sorry for that long... Who is... Oh, I thought that was a minion. Sorry, Fumi. I dare say Foshinalt was as nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heideland's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. But I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith. We may have yet time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the Rostra. We have to discuss those! Yes! Will we even be able to discuss those with Nishola in Thancred? I don't know, but we'll probably just... I'm gonna walk. New town, you know. We could teleport, but let's just walk this beautiful boardwalk here. Hello. Hello, bunny lady. I'm sorry. Hello, bunny lady. The shape of the port keeps larger ships from coming in, which means we have smaller vessels. Of course, this means more trips and time wasted unpacking and reloading. It's really quite a hassle. Hey, it's you, Worldly Affairs official. How's it going? Another exodus is upon us already. Well, I still vividly recall the first one. I had just joined Worldly Affairs, and the department was quite busy. And that was merely movement across borders. One can only imagine the chaos that will ensue from an exodus to another star. I know indeed. Gobbies. I assume to Baldesian Annex we go. Yeah. Even though it's like right there, we can literally walk. But why walk when we can teleport? The beauty of teleportation. Oh boy, we're nearing the end. It's crazy. No, we fought. It was pretty cool. Oh, they are here, by the way. I was focused on Alpha No, and I'll see gesturing, and then I see Ishtola and Thancred. That means the entire gang is here, and then we can tell everybody about the plan. Thank God. Not that I'm complaining, Oriange, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. No ID. In extolling the virtues of Atheros, I did inadvertently awaken to the Loporit's desire to avert our beloved star demise. Kyle, tell us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us on our ongoing efforts. I have news to share regarding our study of the Ethereal Sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, and so I would rather hear them first. What revelations did Hyland's Alpus flower lead? Alright, everybody. It's time to sit down and listen to my tale. Okay. So, I traveled through time? I know. Crazy. Then, this Dynamis is what drives the final days? If it and Akasa are one and the same, then this is all but proof Nidana's theory. Were it an entity through sheer force of emotion to channel this vast dormant reservoir of raging river, its power might surpass even that of ether. But if our star is to replete with ether, said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamis of the greater expanse. Also, that's why. Okay, you finally saying that has made me understand the explanation. So basically, Aether is in our planet, but the farther you go from the planet, the more you can control Dynamis, aka Akasa. Yeah. Dynamis, basically. And so you control the Dynamis in space that is just out there in the great expanse. That's where it is most out there. And that is why. That's why Hermes was like pointed to the speculation to basically his creations, Meteons, the Meteon sisters, the Metea. Ah, that makes sense now. I didn't understand that line when how they looked at the girls, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's why, because they're out in space and they can control the Dynamis out there. Meteon, or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe, all for the sole purpose of destruction of Atheros. And our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim. To defeat Meteion. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquish Meteion and we deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Meteion escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Venat, the woman who would become Hydaelyn. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Venat you met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. So he's basically saying, like, because time travel is weird and fucky, we cannot assume that, you know, you met. That the Hydaelyn we know now is the same as the Venat you met back then. On Elpis. Okay. But they probably are. I feel like we didn't fuck up the time stream that much, did we? Whether she would share the knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee at Daris, not stay. Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteion? The Venat I know would never give up. That's my impression too. Otherwise she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will, or provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting for mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So what's the second condition? We must find a means to reach Meteion. Naturally, our chosen method would depend entirely upon wheresoever she has made her nest. Then communing with Hydaelyn must be, by necessity, come first. Did you, Master Montoya, have any luck with your investigations in the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Arenvald and other Echo-based allies, we couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the Anti-Tower. Shout out to Arenvald. Master Montoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would likely be some sort of form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea, but closer to home. Yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely... I could tell that the Ethereal Sea is probably the final zone, isn't it? It has to be. Sorry to interrupt. We received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the Rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. Cool. Then Father was able to persuade them. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. Are they though? I mean, they we'll see. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this. 'Twas Hydaelyn's commandment that in the event Zodiac should perish, the Loporrits were to deliver the people of Etheirys from harm. Though that be the limit of their duties, they possess knowledge unparalleled to the great expanse and the means of its traversal. Should they be persuaded to assist in our efforts to reach Meteion, we would do well to heed their counsel. At first I wasn't sure what to make of Hermes and his motives, but it's like we discussed at the Great Work. When faced with the harsh realities of life, some seek the release of death. Others grow defiant. They fight. Either way, it's our right to choose. I'm straight. I'm gonna answer Hermes' question so rad, he's gonna be like, oh damn. Alright, maybe they are worth living shit. Well, that was much quicker response than I was expecting. Nice to know our efforts in Magna Glacies didn't go unnoticed. Father has granted us the opportunity we've been waiting for. Though we not know what information, if any, they intend to reveal, there's only one way to find out. To the Rostra. I hope you don't mind me staying behind while you attend your big meeting. The Rostra reminds me too much of the supremely scary tribunal in Ishgard. You'll forgive me if I keep my distance. It's okay, just stay behind, it's alright. After you left for Garlemald, I went to Labyrinthos and tried to reach Heartland using the Alpus flowers. Alas, my attempts were in vain. I can only assume that she spent a vast amount of her power in the confrontation with Van Daniel and is presently unable to communicate. Indeed, as her presence left my body, I could feel how faint it had grown. Master Matoria has suspected for some time that the Forum has been constructing a new facility for the purpose of surveying the Ethereal Sea. Of course, as custodian of the Anti-Tower, which would presumably be rendered obsolete as a result, she has a few things to say about that. It's basically, she's like, so I've basically been doing nothing in this cave. Fuck you assholes. Nothing that should be repeated in polite company, you understand. She's like, I'm the custodian of this tower. The Anti-Tower, you know, that looks at the Ethereal Sea. So if I've just been wasting my time here, you could always look at it. What the fuck? After sending Graha and Estinian back to Garlemald, I stayed on Locus Amonis for some time. Being an imperial province, it was already in turmoil before the onset of the final days. You wouldn't believe the difficulties we had overseeing the evacuation of the villages we visited. I have faith the detachment we left behind will continue our work and shepherd the people to the safety. To what safety can be found in a world coming to an end. To think the Crystal Tower of the First is capable of such feats as sending one soul into the distant past. The events you witnessed and helped shape may yet hold key to forestalling the final days. Also, to think, what do you mean? That's what you did. You did that. You're here right now. It's like, oh, I am? I'm reminded of dear friends in the future I unmade, whose selfless efforts saw the Aethumbral calamity averted, and this time at least. Too much has been sacrificed for us to abandon Aderis now. Let's go. To the Rostra. Too much indeed. It's like, to think that could be a thing we could do with it. It's like, what do you mean? You just did it. That was a plot to Shadowbringers. Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go, the Rostra. I was just looking at the map. I wasn't even looking at the list anymore. I fucking love this map. It's the greatest quality of life. Everything in this expansion could be 0 out of 10, but the map, 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10, really. The forum is in session, and as such, the Rostra is closed to visitors. Yeah, no, but I've been invited. Ah, sign of a seven dawn. Very well, you may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are expressly forbidden. Well, my sword and shield, though. My sword and shield, though. Yo, the scions, yes? There is nothing more that I can tell you of the great exodus save for what you heard in the forum's proclamation. Pray be on your way. Alright, I'm on my way. Swoop. Swoop. That's a cute bunny boy. Am I taller than you? I am taller than you. It's okay. I was right here. Oh wait, this is the sightseeing log. Hang on. Do I do lookout? It's... Oh, I have to leave my armaments somewhere or some shit. Fine. I also said, I thought you said that the forum was already meeting. It's just gonna say several cutscenes will play in sequence. I swear if it does. If it does, this is like the last cutscene I'll watch. And then I'll go into looking at the. Oh yeah, I'll still watch this cutscene, and then we'll go to the others, back to the old zone, the 5th zone, and then do side quests there, and then we'll continue the story again. So we all ready?
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter.
What?
We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends.
Alright, what are we gonna do? You lying to your dad?
By your leave, of course.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
True that.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn at their request on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
Yo, what up, Charlene? How's it going? Get the fuck out. All right. Start beatboxing down the stage. Start dancing. Everyone, quick, do the bee's knees.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han.
Damn right.
The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Charlian has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting.
So when you say biological samples,
which has been categorized into groups.
You
The
do.
earliest arrivals are to ensure
You did get
hospitable
chocolate, right? Cocoa
environments for
beans.
those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
Yeah, exactly. That's
To journey
the
beyond
ship will not take everyone.
is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Wait, sources of conflict? What do you mean by that?
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside,
Would you have like a formula to be like, all right, these people cannot
we're
come?
under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Is it? Is it? I mean, the bunny people. I was gonna say the bunny boys. Like, no, it's not the tiny bunnies.
It does not meet our optimal parameters. That is correct.
The tiny bunnies have come by. No.
This arc,
They may help out.
as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today.
Okay.
However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Hmm.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
It's gotta be something.
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars.
The ether burner sounds like a rad ass shit to call it.
Be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
Well, we know a very intelligent gentleman
What if the Scions were to solve your problem?
who can work on that problem for you. Said.
Improve the ether burner's efficiency on 2 conditions.
Oh, we got conditions.
If we
Good job.
You must allow us to meet with Heidelin.
You have that capacity, don't you? Where is she?
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
Hmm. Must be the other half of Labyrinthos, actually. Now that I think about it.
Second condition, also to be met upon our success.
Somewhere in
is that
there.
we be permitted to propose another use for your ark.
They're not gonna agree to this one, Alpha. I know you're playing the hand a little too much, but
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
But we gotta try.
Delightful as always, Master Alfie.
We need that ship. We have to go fight the space bird.
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself.
Ayy. We are hilarious.
Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote.
Do we need to have all 99 people
All
to...
in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Because if so, it's gonna be very difficult. Are we getting majority? Oh my. Oh, you're in favor.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it.
Hooray! We did it!
Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current
He didn't
state.
vote for us.
Bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
It's like,
Very well.
fine, I guess I lose, whatever.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Oh boy. Well, we gotta go talk to Sid, because that's what I assume, because none of us know how to do that, Alpha, now. I'm pretty sure that's why you asked for this. And Nero, possibly. My affinity for espionage may have earned the title of Archon, but I was completely unaware of the Forum's plans. There may have been clues here and there, and I mind to look for them, but contemplating that possibility only serves to further wound my pride. Not that anyone could have realistically surmised that their brilliant stratagem was to build a giant ship, fly to the moon, a still larger vessel in truth, and use that to travel to another star. Even now, the whole idea seems positively absurd when spoken out loud. I kinda guessed it literally in Labyrinthos, but it was pretty easy to guess. Of late, I have seen no signs of the Loporits. This being their first opportunity to experience the wonders of Charlian, the potential for misadventure is nigh infinite. Nice. They're around here. Here or there. Perhaps if Midgar Soma were still alive, in the traditional sense, that is, he could have offered to help the vessel attain the necessary speeds. He could have just dragged it along like Santa Claus. Like a reindeer. Then again, there's no guarantee his contribution would make enough of a difference to matter. I'm pretty sure the Omega Raids were very important, just to say, like, Midgar Somer can't help. He's sleeping now. Don't ask him. And people who did them, or people who didn't do them and watched Heaven's Ward, and they're like, where's Midgar Somer? Why isn't he helping? What the Sinian says if he, if you don't do them. Quite interesting. The further we pursue the mysteries of the universe, the more I struggle to comprehend the fortuitous nature of time itself. We measure and quantify it based on observations of celestial bodies such as the sun and moon, but from your account, it is unclear whether the ancients view time in a similar manner. I mention this because, while Venat knew the final days would reoccur at a defined point in the future, he presumably had no way of knowing exactly when. Even so, the completion of the Forum's preparations to escape to the moon, aligning so closely with the advent of the final days, is surely no coincidence. I'm a little vexed that we've yet to learn of the Forum's placement for the anti-tower, though I expect that in time they'll share that too with us, and with Master Matoya, if they have any sense. She's gonna kill them. I tried to click on Crowl. While I very much take issue with the Forum's approach to selecting whom to save and when, they're not wrong in wanting to minimize potential conflicts. Fortunately, if this plan of ours actually works, the Great Exodus itself will become entirely unnecessary. Yeah, hopefully. Phew. I'll admit, bringing up the issue of the Forum's incomplete arc was more than a little daunting. They were, to their credit, quite open about the current state of affairs. What was even more surprising, though, was when they took Alphino up on his offer. Good job, Alphino. Winning debates as per usual. Sorry about not letting you know the rest of you in on my plan. I was admittedly thinking on my feet for the most part. But since we require both a means of communing with Hydaelyn and reaching Meteon, in the spur of the moment I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the Ark as a way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the Ether Burner. I like to think it's not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. That's right. We're gonna call in that dude who we did the feast, the Company of Heroes. Yep, the Titan Feast, guys. They're gonna help us. They'll finally save the day. It might behoove us to learn how an afterburner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. Outside help.